Hi guys, and welcome to this wind down practice today. So I thought I'd do a short, relaxing practice. You can be lying on the floor. It's suitable for all levels. We're going to work into a little bit of somatics, a little bit of breathing, and we're also obviously going to go into some gentle movement as well. So join me down on the mat and we'll get started. So what I want you to do to start with is we're going to come to lying on our backs. From here, so you might come into what we call Shavasana. So from here, I just want you to feel how the body feels. So often we are going about our day to day and we're not really truly aware of what's going on in our body. And we kind of just lean more into one side. You might notice when you sit at a computer, or maybe when you're holding your bag, or maybe you've got children and you keep your toddler on one side of the hip, everything gets kind of adjusted to one side of the body. So we're going to be taking a moment to notice how this body feels. So feeling into the heels, I want you just to notice if one side feels a little bit heavier than the other, maybe the toes sit out to one side a little bit more than the other. And then moving up into your calves and your quads and your hamstrings, so the tops of your legs. Maybe you notice you kind of weight down in a little bit heavier into one side than the other. And the same into your bottom. Do you find you're naturally quite even in your bottom, or do you feel like you're sitting a little bit more so in one side than the other? Maybe it feels a little more uncomfortable on one side than the other. Perhaps the hips feel a little tighter to one side than the other. And then as you move into your lower back and your middle back and your upper back, do you notice you are quite even, or does it feel a little heavier from one side to the other? And of course the shoulders, we all do it, including myself. Do you notice that your shoulders are holding you up nice and high, or are they nice and broad? Are they equally relaxed on both sides, or do you notice your shoulders up by your ears? And finally coming into your head, is it feeling relaxed into your head, or again are you drawing the chin into the chest, or maybe your chin is sticking up to the sky? Just notice if you're in a nice neutral place, or everything just feels a little bit tight at the moment. So from here, what we're going to do is slide the feet in. And you're just going to come to a position of what you might consider your neutral spine. So there's a slight curvature in the lower back, and maybe the rest of you still feeling pretty uncomfortable. It might feel fine, but maybe for some of you, just even being in this position doesn't feel brilliant. So what I want you to have a think about doing here is we're going to sink our pelvis forward, okay? So you're going to tilt your pelvis as though you're tucking your tailbone underneath you. And it is a really gentle slide forward, feeling this gentle arch in the back. And you're not forcing it, so it's not a push up into an arch, it's just a really gentle slide forward, and you're softening the tummy. So all the things we might not do in our day to day. And you're going to drop the chin towards the chest. Now as we release, we're going to take those armpits down by the side as well, so we're really sending the shoulder blades down the body here. Now as we release, we're going to send the lower back into the floor, and you might notice you naturally sink the head back, you might not, so release the chin back, relaxing the arms a little bit perhaps, and again try not to hold this with your tummy. You're sending the lower back into the floor, but you're keeping the tummy pretty soft, and then really gently release. Take your time here. Just notice where you land. Maybe it just feels a little bit more comfortable. Maybe you're feeling unusual sensations through the body here. So we'll do that one more time. Sink the pelvis forward, tucking the tailbone under, taking the armpits down the side of the body. Chin comes into chest. And then unravel, slowly lowering the lower back into the floor, releasing the arms, releasing the head back. And then super, super gentle, release, relax. Now if that felt really good for you and you want to do that one more time, please do. Otherwise we're going to take one more movement here. So take the arms inside. So you're taking the backs of the hands to the side of the body here. We're going to send the lower back into the floor, wrapping the shoulders up. We're going to release the head back. So everything before you again feels a little bit tight. And then you're going to really slowly unravel the arms, unravel the head, chin maybe coming to chest. Finding that gentle arch in the back, maybe softening the knees outwardly, and then gently release. You just might notice that your body naturally goes with the flow of the movement that you're doing. Sometimes it doesn't, that's fine. So take the hands alongside you again. So we're sending the back into the floor, we're rolling the shoulders forward, head back, maybe drawing the knees towards each other this time. And then we just very gently unravel, 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 unravel. Chin coming in, releasing the knees out, slight arch in the back. And then gently release. Good. Again, if that felt good and you want to do that one more time, please do. Otherwise, we're going to slide the legs back down. Take your time. And just notice how the back is feeling now, the shoulders, the lower back. Does everything feel like it's a little bit more in contact with the ground? Do the shoulders feel naturally like they broaden rather than sitting upright on the blades? How does this feel? Take a deep breath in. Exhaling out. From here, let's slide the right leg in, draw up towards the chest, and then draw the left knee in. Good. Let's take some circles here into the hips, just gently opening up the hips. So if we've been sitting down all day, or just generally not being able to get up and out as much as we might have wanted to today, we're just going to find a little bit of space into those hips. Let's move it forwards the other direction. All the way through. For 2. And for 1. Extend your right leg forward. Take your right leg over to the left side and look over your right shoulder. Relaxing down, inhaling. And exhaling. So I want you to really start to focus in on your breath. Think about how you're releasing the body. Are you sending tension into the body, or do you feel able to release a little bit more? So deeply inhale through the nose. Imagine sending the inhalation down into the hips. Now as you exhale this time, we're going to slowly roll the body over. Draw that right knee towards you a little bit. And then draw the left knee in, extend the right leg, and then take the left leg over, reach over, inhaling, and exhaling, sinking down into the body. Again, are you relaxing that left shoulder? Take a deep breath in through the nose, down is that left hip. And exhale really, really gently. Draw that left knee in. Draw the right knee in. Good. And then from here, let's take hold of the big toes coming into our happy baby. So send the lower back to the floor. If you find you are trying to yank your feet back further in order to get deeper, but lifting that lower back, relax, 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 okay? Bring it forward. If you need to bend the knees more, that's fine. Inhaling. And sigh the breath out this time. So inhale deeply down into the pelvis, into the tummy. And release. Wherever your legs are, whether they're here or up a little bit higher, you might want to see if you can extend a little bit further out. So for those of you who are in full happy baby, see if you can extend those legs out a little wider. For those of you who maybe this is enough, maybe try one leg. Just start with one leg and then you can switch to the other leg, whatever option you have available, okay? So I'm just going to take it into that full wide stretch, inhaling. And exhaling. 2 more breaths. Maybe you're switching the legs now. Now wherever you are, if you have got legs out to the side, we're going to see if we can bring those legs together like this. If you are in that happy baby position, just bring the feet together and then see if you can extend the legs out. If your legs are more bent than straight, that's fine as well. So if you're in bent position, that's fine. And then take your hands behind your thighs. If you have come up in that V position and arms up to the top of the feet, so your options are to see if you can take your legs behind you in this position already, into plow. And for those who are in more of a happy baby kind of bent knee position, you can have a little go at rocking and rolling. Just take a little baby rock and see if you can bring the feet all the way behind you. You might get stuck, you might get sort of halfway. Even if you get halfway, hands behind the lower back, that's fine. Otherwise, seeing if you can press the feet back, inhale and exhale. So lots of options here, either hands behind the back or on the floor. So let's take a deep breath in, drawing the toes towards us, inhaling, exhaling. One more round of breath. And then wherever you are, support the lower back, bend the knees, bringing the feet back into a little egg shape. And we're going to extend one leg up and then the other. Now again, if this is all a bit new for you or it's a little bit too much, just stay here. Just have a little practice of being here, okay? And if that's still too much, you can have your lower back to the floor, legs up to the sky like this, okay? So wherever you are, take that option. Inhaling, keeping the feet flexed, exhaling. 2 more rounds of breath. Last breath. So for a bit of fun, you could maybe take one leg back and then switch and then take the other back. Exactly the same thing. Even if you're here, you could take one leg and then maybe the other leg, and the same thing on the floor. We can take it down and then the other leg. Okay, so just have a little play. If you're up on the shoulder stand, for those of you who really enjoy playing around here, just play about a bit more for me. Have a bit more fun. Just taking it through. Maybe taking some little bicycle movements. Maybe taking the feet out to the side. Whatever feels good here. Wherever you are, draw the knees in if you're in a shoulder stand or half shoulder stand, and then gently roll the body down. Good. And then from here, take the feet together, knees out to the side, and this is Supta but kind of suspended version. Inhaling, send the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale. Come back to that breath if you lost it. Inhaling. and exhaling. Slowly release. Take the feet back down. Extend the legs. And then taking the arms down by your side. Take a moment to breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Slide the arms up into cactus, drawing the feet in. And gently release the knees side to side, looking in the opposite direction. Just giving that bottom a little massage. Releasing the torso, releasing the back. 2 more rounds. And then release. Take the legs back down. Slide the arms down. And let's just take 1 more round of breath here. So this time I want you to inhale for 4 and exhale for 8. Inhaling through the nose. And then slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more breath. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing the face. I hope you enjoyed this practice today. I hope you feel wound down, relaxed and chilled out for the rest of your evening. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great evening.